Hi my loves and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. This is GypsyCowgirlTarot. I'm a psychic medium, oracle, and a prophetess. So if you are new here, welcome in my loves. Those of you guys returning, welcome back. Mi amors. This is a high vibe, light tribe. So welcome in. If you are new here, welcome to the Soul Familia. Definitely subscribe. You're not going to want to lose this channel. Hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload new content and go live. Because I do live readings, and I also do live card pulls with you guys. So where you get personal readings, little mini readings. So anyways, this is going to be a message for whoever finds this message and resonates with the title. Your intuition calls you in, but this is a message for my fellow lightworkers and starseeds. Those of you guys who are on earth at this time with a divine soul mission, which is many of us, right? Way more than 144,000. That actually has more so to do with like our DNA strands, you know, and okay, just different things of that nature. But yes, are there more than 144,000 light workers upon earth? Heck to the yes. There are thousands upon thousands, I'm gonna say millions of us, okay? There's a lot of us here, anchoring in the light and these higher frequencies to this 3D earth plane, which at its natural state, Gaia is a high vibrational energy, right? The 5D earth, we're calling it the new earth as we rise in vibration and frequency. It doesn't mean that there's going to be another earth that appears and we go jump on that one instead. No, it's about this earth shedding her old skins, the old matrix, the control and the patriarchal rule and the greed and famine and just everything that has taken place upon earth since the fall of Atlantis and prior to that Lemuria or whatever. But anyways, the fall of Atlantis thousands of years later is when patriarchal rule came into effect because of the separation that started taking place upon the earth plane because of Atlantis falling and the reasons why Atlantis fell, which was a big reason was because, you know, when we were in Atlantis was, everyone was connected, everyone was their true selves vibrating at their true soul frequencies, and it was a place of oneness, love, compassion. We all connected, where there was no, you know, jealousy amongst each other, competition. There was no separation. And some high priest energy, high priestess energy, whatever in Atlantis, right? Eventually, which was what led to the fall of Atlantis, it started getting to a point of, I wonder what would happen if I took my magic and my power and started doing things for me with it, you know, kind of a thing. That was kind of the first greed per se and separation. And that's not what Atlantis was about. So little by little, right, it started to fall because of the separation that some of us in Atlantis embodied, right? And I'm not saying me or you, I'm just saying what happened. But is there a chance that, you know, some of us could have been a part of that? Absolutely. You know, and if that's the case, then that's why you're here. You're here to clear that, to heal that, to rise back up into your truth, right? But anyways, the message here today is you know, yes, I'm talking about the separation and devil energies of selfishness, greed, you know, doing things for your own benefit. Now, there are many people, you guys, in the spiritual community. I see it daily. That's one of my bigger gifts, actually, is being able to see people who have been infiltrated, okay? Not only do I sense it and feel it, but I can literally see it within them, or sometimes when they have like attachments, or at one point, yes, they're a light worker and they're a starseed, but their greed or 3D stuff, or their want for, you know, more money in their life, or more power, or more control, or a higher, more subscribers, or a big following, you know, things of that nature. You know, I'm not saying that people have large followings, they've all been infiltrated. No, because I've seen where my platforms go, and I say platforms because, you know, at this point, my main platform is just YouTube, but I am doing Patreon. I know it's been about 4 or 5 months, you know, that I've been really feeling the call to it, but everything in divine timing, you know. And when I get I've already, like I said, started making it and stuff, but like Spirit has been guiding me to focus just on other things over the summer, to connect with people, to offer the tarot lessons and the spiritual mentoring, which is helping many of you guys so much in rising in your truth and in your power. I was needed in other places, okay? Now, yes, I'm being called to that. But what I'm saying is my platforms, I've seen where they go. I've seen the masses and the millions of people that I connect with. I'm not worried about it. This is not a race to me. This is not a competition of I got to be the best reader on all platforms, and I want to have the highest following, and you know, that's not who I am, and that's not why we're here, which is the point and the message that came through very strongly. This is a journey of coming back to self, laying down the burdens, the heaviness, the stuff that connects in the 3D matrix, and connections and people and relationships and situations, anything that has been creating burdens, heaviness in us, within our lives, right? We are the dreamers. We are the innovators. We believe in the impossible because the word impossible itself says, I'm possible. That is not a limitation to us. When someone says impossible, we say, no, it's not. As light workers, oh, you guys are here to raise the vibration and save this earth. Look at this place. It's impossible. No, it's not, because we've already done it. The light has already won. 818 on the timestamp. 818, August 18th. That's a very near and dear date to me, but it's also, you know, just a number that maybe some of you guys connect to. Maybe that's a specific date for you, or maybe you just see 818 a lot, right? 818 does break down to 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 8, right? It's a 17, okay? So that's like the star card energy, and I'm talking about being a star seed. You guys believe in magic. You guys believe in the unknown. You know what I mean? You guys have always been these, even before your awakening, you know, you believed in fairy tales. You believed in magic, dragons, wizards, fairies, the wizarding world of Harry Potter. You maybe watched those movies and felt extremely connected to a lot of that stuff in there, or movies like, you know, Practical Magic, or just things of that nature, right? You believed and you knew there's more truth to this. It's real because it is. It was. It is. You guys see things that other people don't. But this is not a journey of popularity. This is not a journey of selfishness. This is a journey of, you know, when you are a light worker and a star seed, you know, it is about unconditionally loving self and coming back into union with yourself, hieroscamos with yourself, okay? But it is a selfless act. We are here doing this for reasons, you know, that many may not understand, which is not, they're not meant to get it. They're not meant to understand your journey. They're not meant to understand why you're talking about the things you're talking about. They're not meant to understand why you're changing and shifting. They're not meant to understand why, maybe for some of you guys, you've gone from, you know, Christian or other religious belief systems to not being under that thumb of religion. People around us don't understand us a lot of the time, but you see more and more and more people are understanding us now. Without us, here's the thing, a light worker doesn't prove to anyone that they're a light worker. A light worker doesn't sit in a conversation with someone and try to convince them ever of anything that they believe in, or right? Are we truth bringers? Yeah, but we are not here to, like, you know, try to convince people. We're here to share our truth and to live authentically in our truth. And through doing so, we naturally affect the people around us. We naturally, as we rise in vibration and frequency and emanate that true core love, like universal energy out, okay, we naturally affect the people around us. They start to get activated. They start to, you know, awaken in one way or the next. Many of you guys have noticed that, right? People being activated around you, okay? Some of you guys, that's a part of your biggest light work, is being spiritual activators, where you do that for people. Some of you guys, like, we all, like, when we're rising in these frequencies, we're going to affect people around us no matter what. I'm not saying every single person around you is going to magically awaken, because some people will not in this lifetime. Some people will not in this lifetime. Empress at the bottom of the deck. High vibrational energy. I just saw 1221. Mirrored numbers. Okay, mirrored numbers could be something that you guys are seeing a lot of. Some people are mirroring back to you, you know. It's like you're seeing shifts and changes and transformations for some of you guys within people that, like, you never thought maybe would, or, you know, maybe randomly, like someone, a friend or a family member or something, says something to you, asks you about something, and it shows, like, whoa, this person is asking me something about spirituality, about ascension, or about, you know, angel numbers. Maybe this is someone who is very much still in the matrix energy and connected to that, but their soul recognizes within you the truth. Okay, I've talked about this before. Many of you guys, you know, keep posting, keep sharing, keep talking. Even if you only get like 2 likes or 1 person likes it, you know, that's the point of this journey. Again, like I just said, it's not meant to be the most popular person. You know, some of the people within the spiritual community, and that's what I was going to go back to, that have been infiltrated, or they're, you know, they lost their way. They may have started out with good intentions, and through their rise on social media or through their platform, or, you know, for me, you know, there was someone in the spiritual community specifically who is very famous now. I started following her when she was just, you know, when she only had her first book out. And it's sad because I've watched her go from this beautiful being of light, where she was on the right path, to fame getting to her, to money getting to her, to fitting the image, right? Now she's posting, yeah, spiritual things, and she's written a whole bunch of books now at this point. Yeah, see, light workers, the light. I'm shining the light on truth, you know, with truth right now. I had to stop. I had to like unfollow her. There's other people in the spiritual community that have been heavily infiltrated. Heavily infiltrated. And you have to be very discerning over who you watch and who you allow your energy to and connect your energy to. Okay, but you know, greed and fame and all of that. Or people get a following, you know, they get a following, you know, on a social platform, and all of a sudden it goes to their head. And they're not, and then they're doing this for the wrong reasons. For notoriety, for recognition, for money. Okay, a light worker, yeah. We are absolutely, like, we are abundant beings, and we are absolutely allowed energetic exchange for our gifts, for our services, or whatever it is, right? But you're always going to come from a place of love, compassion. You know, like, I don't care if I have 500,000 followers or 24,000 followers. My messages are going to be the same. Where they come from is going to be the same. I'm not here building a platform. I'm not here trying to just make a buck. And that is the difference. That is the light work. We are the way showers. So many people watch, spy. Even people you may think never even watch you. They watch you. People you may never think you are, you know, helping or influencing, inspiring. You are. Being a light worker and a way shower, a starseed, this is a selfless act of love. This is a selfless act of love. We came here to help. We didn't come here to become famous and to, you know, make the most money, although we are infinite creators, and that's absolutely a part of how we are supposed to live. The sun came back. I think I shuffled it. It's followed by the Tower and the Fool and the Three of Cups, though. This is about the huge changes, the huge wish fulfillments and happiness and love that you guys, those of you guys who have been doing this, you've been putting out this energy to the collective with love, with compassion, with authentic energy of truth to help, to assist, to way show. Those of you guys who have been doing that, not coming from a place of ego-driven shit, which I'm sorry to say, but many people in the spiritual community with platforms or who have a seat to be seen by many, that's where they come from. This is about being the way and the light, to helping others heal and to help others find their way to freedom, to an awakening. We bring happiness and joy and love and peace to people. Even when we have to speak hard truths, we do it with compassion. We do it with love. We don't do it from a place of judgment. We are, again, this is the polar opposite of that. If you follow people who are spiritual, but they badmouth other people or gossip and talk, like what I'm sharing right now as far as the spiritual community, it's the truth. And it's to help you guys and to protect you guys as much as I can from those kinds of energies. Because if someone has been infiltrated in that way, there is darker forces. There's darker forces there. And if you go to a channel where someone is in that or connected to that, that's what that darker energy and entity or force wants. They want people coming to that person so they can connect to their energies. Again, I'm not saying everyone with a large following is like that. That is not at all what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is there are people out there who are light workers, who are star seeds. Some of them aren't, right? Some people literally just look at like becoming a tarot reader like a paycheck. Oh, anybody could pick up a deck of cards, anyone could learn the cards, and anyone could do readings. I think that's easy. I could do that. Sure. Anyone who knows how to read can do that. And has a memory and memorizes things, they could do that. Right? But again, that's for the wrong reasons. 10 of Pentacles and the Sun. This is about what you're receiving. It's your soul family, your soul tribe. Because of the good energy and the light that you have been emanating out, you are receiving this back now. What you put out, you are receiving back. This is a great time of justice. A great time of karma or dharma. Okay? You know, the universe is not playing, right? This is like, we are full on force, like moving very quickly and integrating 5D earth energy here. And if we're out of alignment with that, right, we're gonna be feeling it. You know, all of us are experiencing that. It is us aligning to our highest and greatest selves, becoming ascended masters here. That's what we're doing. We're mastering ascension here, right? Okay, ascended masters, they do not come from a place of the energies that I'm speaking of. Ascended master energy comes from unconditional love, and that's it. Strength, you know, all these things, but it's compassionate, it's love, it's nurturing, non-judgmental. It is not what I'm speaking of, though. You cannot be a spiritual warrior here and have selfish tendencies. You cannot be a spiritual I mean, granted, our human ego side, sure, we can embody things, but once you've awoken and once you can see through the truth of things, if you know, it's very easy for us to naturally align to the good, you know, once we've awoken to the illusion, right? We just naturally gravitate to the love frequency, to the self-love stuff, to the, you know, we become more compassionate. We feel love and empathy and compassion for strangers, humans, the whole world, animals, the whole planet. You know, but the people, it's very easy. It's very easy to see a difference. So my message today is that if your journey hasn't been easy, good. Meaning, the bigger the pain, the bigger the purpose. Many lightworkers have had very difficult journeys, upbringings, lives, situations, you know, partnerships, friendships. You guys have been constantly shown, protected, guided, and led throughout your lives. And at times it felt like the hardest, purest rejection. You know, why does this keep happening to me? I feel like life just keeps chewing me up and spitting me out. I feel like love keeps chewing me up and spitting me out. What's wrong with me? Right? We've all been there. We've all had those moments. How come I don't fit in anywhere? How come I don't fit in with the cliques and the people and the friends? Why do I have these moments throughout my life where I look around and I look at the people I'm around or the situations or my family and I go, I am not one of you. I am different. I am not one of you. I'm different. Okay? That's very normal for all of us, right? Now, your uniqueness, your differentness that you have felt was maybe a curse or haunted you throughout life, this is your power. It is not your differentness. It is your uniqueness. It is what makes you different from the rest. It's what makes you the way shower, the light. You're affecting so many with the light right now. You're affecting, you know, friends, family, children, dense dynamics, dense workspaces, situations. You're helping to bring the light to everything. You know, 10 of Pentacles, the Pentacles, that is 3D. So you're shining light on 3D situations left and right. You're making people stop and think. Seriously, you're making people stop and think instead of just taking the, you know, news media's word for it, or instead of just taking whoever's word for it. People are waking up. There's enlightenment happening because so many of you guys, you went within, you've been doing your own work. You had to be the black sheep or the way shower in your own family dynamics and upbringings. And now this is your time to receive. This is a card of divine timing and harvest as well, right? So yeah, through your own journey back to self and the light, you have shown the way to many, whether you realize how impactful you've been or not. You've impacted way more many people than you could ever imagine, and you are at this time, and you're going to continue to do so. Those of you guys who are coming from a place, like I said, of love, unconditional love, unconditional, you know, this is why I'm here. This is why I'm doing this. Wanting to just help, wanting to just bring faith to people. You know, if you're watching spiritual channels or people where they're not speaking of things like this, where they're not speaking of the truth and the world and the chaos, that should raise some flags. Why? Are they afraid to get demonetized or flagged or slapped on the wrist because they might lose views, or they feel, oh, this won't be a very popular message, right? Like, those are the things that you can tell the difference. The people out here right now, starseeds and light workers, who are speaking of these things and events and all the things, whether it's going to be a popular or unpopular opinion, because it's not opinion, but other people will have opinion. If they let that, if they stand in fear of that, that's ego. And that shows you right there. I'm afraid to rock my money boat. I'm afraid to rock my subscriber boat or my view boat. I don't want to rock that boat, get less views, or have people leave my channel, or right? But those of us who are connected and we are receiving these divine downloads, messages, insights, visions, prophecies for the future, for humanity, and we come on and we share it in our most authentic truth and form, okay? There's blessings within that, and that's not why we're doing it, you see? We're just naturally going to be blessed because we are standing in the most divine truth, and we are shining the light on the darkest corners and shadows and parts of people, situations, the world, the control systems, the matrix. And we do it because that's why we're here, not because of any other reason, but to help and to bring truth and light to the collective. So many of you guys who have stood in your truth, not in your opinion, but in your truth, your divine truth, what you know is true. Okay, you are receiving the sunshine now. You are receiving so much that leads you to fulfillment of wishes, to happily ever after. Because we are meant to live here fully abundant, fully with love, not needing, hurting, or wanting for anything. And when we are rising more into a place where there's no separation, because we're all human, like we're all healing and peeling back layers, right? We're going to experience levels of this no matter what. But once you can see through that, even your own illusions and shadow, right? There's big stuff here. There's big rewards here. I'm telling you, you guys are showing so many people how to live in love, how to heal, how to align chakras. Maybe you're helping, maybe you post something about the chakras one day on your Facebook or your Instagram or whatever it is, right? Maybe you don't see a whole lot of interaction on your post, but you know how a lot of times Facebook is a dead zone anyways. Facebook, wah, wah, wah. But you know what I mean? Like you post something and like 2 people like it, but it'll have like 150 views. That means 150 people viewed that. They saw that. But their ego didn't let them like it, or maybe they were embarrassed to like it because they didn't want to claim something or have someone else see that they liked it and then judge them. You know what I mean? People get tripped up on that kind of stuff all the time. And a lot of people, just like here on YouTube and stuff, they'll watch like readings or they'll see the post, but their ego will get in the way of liking, of claiming, or whatever it is, right? Because when you're coming from a place of like the heart and love, you're just like, hell yeah, boom, this is it, boom, this is it, you know? You're free flowing with the energy of liking and da-da-da-da-da, right? Know that you're many people are watching you. You are helping many people. Again, whether you realize it or not. So there's good things coming to you. Okay? You're sitting on a rainbow of dreams right here. Okay, and a rainbow of dreams is what's pouring in. Okay, there's massive levels of completion here for many of us. And this is a time for us to receive the rewards of our hard work. This is the moment where hard work pays off. This is the moment of your, you know, what you've been through your whole life. This is where it all starts to pay off. Some of you guys, you're already seeing this. You're already seeing this. And some of you guys, you're feeling it. You know it. Right? Happily ever after is here. The sunshine is here. Okay? 6 of Cups. I'm also getting like, there's a lot of people watching you that have known you for a very long time. People from your past, again, who are very shocked, blown away by the way that you've changed, you've evolved. Like people don't recognize you anymore. Maybe you don't really look different. Maybe you do. You know, when we rise in frequency, our light starts to shine from the inside out. We literally get that glow, a spiritual glow. Like our light shines outwardly. Our frequency, people feel our frequency and energy before they even see us. You know what I mean? You've been sharing about like healing and the journey back to self and the evolution of the soul and, you know, law of attraction and inner child healing and work. And, you know, you've been helping a lot of people to wake up to this, to nurture their own inner child through your own just journey. Maybe you don't post anything. Maybe it's just about people seeing you, seeing how you've changed. You look good. You take care of yourself. You seem happy. Your life's going great. What is that person doing? Okay? Everything we put out, we get back. This is a time of receiving back the light and the love that we have emanated out. And this, what we receive, it's going to keep flowing to us throughout our whole life. And it's going to just become more abundant, more, you know, of a plethora of divine blessings because of our alignment, you know? It's not about luck. It's just, we seem to be very lucky when we're aligned. That's all it is. We're aligned, right? This is past life energy here. This is past life soulmate. This is a part of what's being revealed to you. This is a part of the happiness, the joy, the harvest, and the happily ever after. It is the person that you're meant to go through this lifetime with. All right, being revealed to you. I'm hearing soon. Okay, so whether it's someone that you already know or someone that you maybe don't know, This is love. This is a soulmate connection. That is exactly what you have. It's like your deepest desires made reality in the 3D. You're making people think. The things that you talk about, you know, people in, you know, unhealthy marriages, situationships, you know, where maybe, you know, they're starting to awaken, or maybe you're just saying something, or you post one thing that opens someone's eyes. That's good karma. Again, we aren't doing these things to just get good karma or to receive things. That's the opposite of what I was talking about. That's the energy I was talking about earlier of, you know, posing as the light worker or whatever, but you just do stuff for self. How can I make more money? How can I become more rich? How can I get more views, right? There's nothing wrong with that, but you can tell a big difference. It's very simple, actually. It's very simple. When we're aligned to the love, to the truth, to source, everything expands, right? We expand. Our consciousness expands. Our money expands. The love within us expands. Our life expands. Our dreams expand. Everything expands, right? So when we're naturally walking the path of our true soul path, love, and our North Node, there's no way that you can be broke or struggling or, you know, like anything, because you're walking your true path. It may take a moment for it to start materializing and crystallizing into your 3D reality, as above, so below. But once it starts flowing, you're not going to see it stop. And when it does stop, there's resistance maybe within your energy, or, you know, there's something going on, right? Again, when we're aligned, we're lucky. It's the wheel of fortune. When we're, you know, when we're aligned, it just keeps wheeling and fortuning, all right? Just keeps spinning in our favor. This is your time to receive. This is your time to receive. Don't allow outside energies, opinions, people projecting, you know, anything to stop you from your mission. You just keep going. When you need to take breaks, you take a break. When you need to take a day for self-love, you take a day for self-love. You need to take a week for self-love and disconnect from the internet, being online. You do that. You do what's good for you. That's the difference. When we awaken it and we start embodying self-love, we start doing those things for ourselves where we didn't before. All right, give me one more, please, in regards to this 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the Sun. The moon. We're about to have the blue moon. It's a super full moon, blue moon, once in a blue moon. Okay, it's coming up in just a few days. We're already in the portal of it. We have been since around the 21st. This is a time to release what is making you feel like you're drowning in life. It's time to release that. This super full moon mixed with all of the astrological transits, retrogrades, all the things. Venus goes direct, I think September 4th. Right around the beginning of September, I believe it goes direct around. I want to say the 4th, but I could be wrong, doesn't matter. This is, for me, love coming in. This is this full moon. It does bring miracle energy. You're going to be falling in love quickly. You're going to see through all of the illusions. You know, there's a spiritual upgrade happening to your gifts, your psychic abilities, your clairs, your intuition. I'm hearing the lines of communication are opening. That could be, right, through your gifts, but also in love. This could be, again, someone here where they come in and you guys just, it's instant soul recognition. You fall in love quickly and boom, game over. It's happily ever after. With the sun and the moon, it could be like just, this is an ecliptic energy right here when these two unite. right? Divine masculine, divine feminine, that's a part of the wish fulfillment. That's a part of this happily ever after. Someone from your past, whether you know them or not, past life energy, could be twin flame, right? This is powerful change. The eclipse is here in my hands, okay? These two uniting in the sky creates an eclipse. Powerful change, powerful shifts, things being eclipsed out, even though we're not literally in an eclipse. I'm saying with the cards, this is just the blue super full moon. There's a miracle coming in for you. It's gonna feel like a miracle. Like you're literally gonna be like, this is a miracle. Like, this is crazy. Like, oh my, it's like that. It's huge. And it's not just one thing. This is miraculous energy that's just flowing into you. But I do feel around this full moon, yeah, something's gonna be revealed to you. You guys are gonna see you're gonna have some revelations with this full moon. All right? For sure. Things coming to light. Things being revealed. You know, anyone who has shady energy and anything like that, you guys are gonna start seeing more and more and more through that. Just like I'm talking about people in the spiritual community. People all over the place, but especially the spiritual community, it's disturbing, you know, because whether they are a starseed or a light worker or not, you know, anyone who is like has a spiritual channel or platform or podcast, or whether they're a reader or anything, when they operate from a place of me and I, as opposed to we and us, something's wrong, something's not right. King of Wands, yeah. All right, yeah, this is someone, for a lot of you guys, this is just bleeding, it's coming in, like the DM energy is coming in to this message, because for a lot of you guys, right, I mean, this is divine partnership, right? But for a lot of you guys, like your DM is also a light worker and a starseed. If it's a twin flame thing that you guys have, for sure you both are light worker starseeds. Whether this person has been asleep to it or not, they're waking up. But this is someone who is coming in. They come in like they're ready. They're ready. You guys have both been healing, working on yourselves for this moment to happen. But this is showing me that this is someone, for many of you guys, right? And we know this if you've been on the channel, because I do twin flame and, you know, soulmate DF readings. It's someone who's been quiet. Crickets. You haven't heard a word, a peep. But they've been watching silently from the shadows, from the sidelines. This is someone who's about to make their move. They're moving towards you. It's been slow, but they're moving out of the craziness and into the calm waters of their lives. This is also symbolic, showing in the way that you guys have taken charge in your lives. You've become like more confident. This is about you guys just like eye on the prize. You are confident, making plans. You're strategic. King of Wands is an innovator, a leader, motivator. You know, this is someone who's a good, like, you know, if you were like at a job and you had a boss, right? This is someone who'd be an awesome boss. They'd be really like, you know, they pump up the team, have charisma, good ideas. They'd inspire you. You know, they'd be funny probably, right? Okay, that's what I'm getting. And now this could be something that you embody, but this is the leadership quality within yourself. All of the people here who are still asleep on earth, with their hearts outside of themselves because they're so disconnected from trauma, pain, and core conditioning, you're the one. You're the one to take the lead, to take the reins, to help, and to lead from a place of love. If he's in his shadow, he's leading from a place of ego, scarcity, fear. And that is not the place to lead from when you are leading from a place of spirituality, divinity, right? When you're naturally just a leader like this, a way shower in the light, It just shows. Okay? It's time for you guys to step up. Many of you guys are getting the call to step up, to lead. You're being called to certain things, what you're being called to, what you're being called and guided to dive into. I'm hearing take it easy. Don't overwhelm yourself. Let's say you're being called to pick up the tarot, but you're also called to do Reiki, and you're also called to learn about crystals, right? Don't overwhelm yourself. What's calling to you the most? Go there. Start there. You'll know. You'll know. It'll feel the heaviest. It'll feel the biggest. Your intuition will pull you the strongest towards that direction. All right, so let's get one more from the Four of Swords. But yeah, you guys are being called to step up into the King of Wands energy, to have this lion's heart, lion's courage, lion's bravery. This is not easy to be a way shower. This is not easy to be the one to break the ice, to be the one to, for a lot of you guys, it's you know, your direct community, friends, family. You're afraid what they're going to say about you. You know, like, we all come out of the psychic closet at some point. We all come out of the spiritual closet, right? Like, we can't hide who and what we are. I was terrified, but also not terrified at the same time. It felt so empowering to announce, like, one day on Facebook and all my Instagram, you know, I just was like, hey, I know you guys, many of you guys have known me for a very long time, but I've always been super intuitive, blah, blah, blah. And I'm starting my YouTube channel. Like, I made a full announcement so everyone knew what the frick I was talking about and who I am and where I'm going and why you're going to start seeing me post about all the things I'm posting about, because I can't bury my head, because this is who I am and I need to be authentic and true to myself. Did I have people who were supposed to be friends, people who, you know, were in my church Bible study groups? The minute I came out of the psychic closet, they turned their backs on me. They immediately started sending me messages and DMs, like, with Bible scriptures and, you know, oh, honey, you lost your way and the devil's got you and la, 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 la. And I was like, whoa. But I knew that was going to happen, you guys. I knew that was going to happen, right? But the same people who judged and who put me up on the cross like Jesus, right? Those same people, they have started through time watching my stories, and then watching more and watching more and watching more, because on a soul level, they know what I'm saying is true. The soul is going, that's the truth, and that's the way. It's not easy to bring this communication to the collective in the way that we do, but that is why we are here. We are not here to win a popularity contest, but I will tell you, when you stand in your light, when you stand in your truth and your power, and you emanate that out, that's what you receive back, which is what this whole message is for. It's beautiful. Big blessings, big rewards, big abundance, big love, big healing, big opportunities, and they just keep coming. It is your time to take control, to be the magician, to show others how to be the magician in their own lives, to show others how they have the power to do this too. What you have manifested is coming to you now. Through all the pain, all the suffering, all the sadness, all the separation, all the judgments that you have received from people who you trusted, family, people you loved even, your best friends, whoever. Your heart has been ripped apart over and over and over again, but you got up every damn time and you put it back together. And you lifted yourself up off the ground. And now is your time to have and find out and be revealed to you why. Many of you guys already know. but it's coming. Now, the other part of this is obviously the DM really wanted to come in here at the very end. Someone here that is a soulmate to you who you've been in separation from, a divine counterpart who has carried around much, much love for you with the King of Cups, is also coming in. This is a part of your wish fulfillment. Beautiful, beautiful end to this message. I love when the cards just, right? Okay. All right. Your ships are arriving. 3 of Wands. Your ships are arriving. Now, if you're also waiting for a good time to start something that you're feeling called to do, there is no right time. You jump now. You catch the wave now. And you stand in your power now. And you light up this world now with your magic. You are protected. The things you've been praying for while protecting yourself and creating boundaries and embodying that self-love and finding your power again and your voice again and your strength again and all the things, while you had disbelievers or whatever coming at you every which direction, trying to knock you back down or pull you down or dim your light or shut you up or stop you. You didn't let it. And if you are letting these energies in any which way or form stop you, it's time to rise above. We have divine counterparts here. Divine counterparts. All right. So let me go ahead and just get a message for you guys from the Oracle. So I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Yes, I am being very much guided to just get everything out that comes through to me. So please let me know in the comments below and through the likes that this reading resonated with you, that this is your message, that you'd like more of these types of readings. Because if it's, you know, low likes and stuff, I mean, yes, these are powerful messages and I'm going to do them, you know, no matter what, but that helps me to know. That helps me to gauge. And I appreciate it. And it helps get the message out to all of your soul family. Again, light work, paying it forward. All right, so the first card out here is the Black Mage. Interesting. All right, this is Atlantis Oracle, by the way. The Mage. Again, you guys are the magician. Yin and Yang. All right. You guys are the King and Queen of Wands at the same time. We all are. We all embody the masculine and feminine energy, right? So this is you in Hyros Gamos union. You've balanced masculine and feminine energies. Both are rising. Both are showing you to be in your power, to create. But this is also symbolic of the divine counterpart. Notice the yin and yang on his chest. All right. You guys have been standing in your power. You've chosen independence, freedom from attachments, and karmic situations and people. Again, notice this full moon energy kind of above her. This full moon is going to be powerful for the collective, especially for you who finds this message. Around the full moon, after the full moon, for many of you guys, there's going to be a great reveal, things being revealed to you, things being shown to you. Let's see what it says. It's card number 11 too, right? The Magi were highly trained shamans, alchemists, and magicians with truly awesome powers. During the Golden Age, they used these skills for the benefit of all and were greatly revered. When the Magi decided to use their power, oh, this is exactly what I was talking about. Holy shit, they're confirming. In the very beginning of this message, when I started talking about the fall of Atlantis, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you, Spirit, for always confirming. Okay, so they were and many of us were these energies in Atlantis, right? We were highly trained shamans, alchemists, magicians, high priestesses, high priests that have truly awesome powers, and we still do. During the Golden Age, they used these skills for the benefit of all and were greatly revered. When the Magi decided to use their power for their own enrichment and ego aggrandizement, can't ever say that word, basically their own ego-driven shit, the frequency of Atlantis spiraled down. Everything on Earth has a natural cycle. The Golden Age was the pinnacle of light, followed by eons of darkness. And now it is time to rise once more to a higher frequency and into the new Earth. Now, I added that last little bit into the new Earth but this is what happened. This is exactly what I was talking about. And this is what we've been living in, the eons of darkness. This is what they're talking about. And we are here, seated in the light, again, once more upon Earth, to bring us back into the new Golden Age, the new Atlantean age of Shambhala on Earth again. So keep rising, my loves. Like, that's what I mean. But you see, what I was talking about is you're going to see many people posing as spiritualists, as starseeds, light workers. And maybe they even are starseeds and light workers, but if they are not coming from a place of purity, love, kindness, compassion, it's very easy. It's very easy to see. And look, the light on my screen just lit up all bright as soon as I said that. Very easy to see the light and very easy to discern with the shadow. But sometimes people are very good. They're very good at hiding it. This card is about change. It indicates the end of a cycle. In this plane of duality, situations and relationships inevitably end, making room for different experiences. It is time to watch your ego and purify yourself so that the new can be better than the old. Watch your ego as you prepare for change. I want to say Aquarius. In the Aquarius reading that I just uploaded a few days back, I believe it was Aquarius where that came through very strongly at the end of the message. It could have been a collective message for everyone, like, even though they're all collective, but you know what I mean. It came through very strongly where I kept saying that, watch your ego. It's coming through very strongly. Watch your ego at this time. Okay. So again, many people posing in the light and right, they're coming from a place of ego. It's ego-driven things, right? There you go. You are going through massive change. You are here helping to seed in the light and bring duality, basically transmute duality out of this world. Back to oneness. Okay? All right. Powerful magicians, powerful magis. I've had two again, I was not expecting this reading to go this long, but I just did the collective message and it was over an hour. Like an hour and 10, 15 minutes, which is way longer than I usually record, like, for those readings. One more, please. Pools of energy. Look at that. The pools of energy. You know, in these times, like, there was no noise upon Earth the way that we, you know, on Earth now, there's constant just noise, background noise, like, right? If you live in a city, there's cars, there's sirens, there's just noise, airplanes in the sky, like, right? When we lived in Atlantis and in the Golden Age, like, it was so quiet, so serene. We barely even spoke with words. We connected telepathically with one another, you know? We didn't use our words a lot of the times. We didn't need to, you know? So that actually helped us too. Like, it was just, there was calmness upon Earth, harmony and serenity. Okay, this is card number 20. Pools of energy. When the final experiment of Atlantis was established, the senior priesthood created a pool of high frequency energy, which the people could access to enhance their own energy or help them manifest their visions. Later, the violet flame was offered to the citizens. This could be visualized or invoked to enable them to transmute any negativity that arose, especially in relationships. Divine masculines right now, or even you guys, some of you, right? That's what they're doing right now. They're tapping in and they're transmuting all negativity in their relationships and lives at this time, but we all are doing that right now, right? And have been doing that. Cosmic help. Your guidance is to call on the great cosmic pool of energy, for it is time now to manifest your dreams. I told you guys, I told you everything I say, right? It is time. Before you invoke the cosmic assistance, be still and focus on your vision. Only negative thoughts can hold you back. So call in or visualize the violet flame to dissolve them. It's time to move forward now. The cosmos is ready to help you. So again, the cosmos is ready to help you. All of these transits, everything going on, just like I said throughout the message, like it is here to help you. It is help to transmute. Call on that violet flame. Okay? Violet flame, Saint Germain, powerful energy to work with to help you transmute all of that. If you're having negative thoughts about yourself, your future, anything like that, anything unaligned must go. Okay? So there you go, my loves. Now let me just get a message from the Lemurians and then we are done. All right. So if you would like to book a reading with me, a past life Akashic reading, or just a general psychic reading, you can find all the information down below, of course, in the description box. I do also offer a 20-minute vent sesh, which are nice because a lot of people feel the need to share and talk without a reading. So, all right. For the collective, before we go, from our beautiful Lemurian Oracle, our beautiful Lemurians, come through. We welcome you here now with this message. Thank you for this beautiful reading, for my channeling, for confirming always, and for assisting while I bring truth, light, and love to the collective. You have two: surrender and communication co-creation. So surrender. Allow the energies to just carry you right now, just like you see in this card. Just surrender. Don't get too up in your head and, you know, all that. Stay in your heart. Stay in your heart and be present in the I am moment. Yesterday, I'm not going to sit and stress about yesterday and all the shit that happened. And I'm not going to sit and worry about tomorrow and, you know, all the things. Like, I'm going to be present. Okay, so surrender. Trusting that we can achieve more by loosening control can take great courage. Sometimes the most constructive way forward is to stop forcing things into being, rather than allowing, inviting, and drawing a project into being. The energy here is of frustration, as if you are pushing something heavy up a mountain and gravity or the flow don't seem to be on your side. Use this awareness as a guide when you start to detour from your path. When control is released, so too is resistance. You hear that? When control is released, so too is resistance. Okay? Loosen your hold on the reins and know that the universe will catch you. Trust. Let the great mysteries reveal themselves. How many times did I talk about revelation and things being revealed? The great mysteries are being revealed. Okay. Communication and co-creation. Look at this. How beautiful. We are all connected. We are all one. This is gorgeous energy here. Follow the heart, stay in the heart portal, in the stargate, the heart stargate, your cosmic heart. Okay? Communication, co-creation. We normally think of information as something that can be written or spoken, but if something is multidimensional, it is almost impossible to share it with words. So true. That's why oftentimes when I'm channeling, I'm like, I'm having a hard time putting into words what I'm receiving, because that's so true. This, though, I have a feeling is going to tie into what I was saying a moment ago about telepathy. We didn't need it. We didn't need our words. And this card comes out. That's crazy, right? How are you communicating beyond words? Something may be getting lost in translation. An issue may be cleared through improved communication. Listen carefully to what someone has to say without interruption. Furthermore, it may feel scary to share vulnerable truths, but this may be the only way forward. That's what I was just talking about, coming out of the psychic closet for me. For you guys, it's going to be different for everybody. But standing in our truth and not dimming our truth and our light because this person might judge, or this person might project, or they might not be your friend anymore, or your family might disown you. This is a singular journey. This is a journey of self. And you have to honor that. And you have to know that people that do that, they're coming from a place of fear, of the unknown. The unknown scares them. What they don't understand, they fear. And we are the opposite of that. We don't let what we don't know or understand cripple us and project and be mean or judgmental. Okay? This is your call. If you've been feeling like that, you know, it's time to shine that light fully. Be free. This is freedom. As long as you care about what other people's judgments and opinions are, you are not free. You are under the control of that. True freedom is living in self-authenticity and with love and compassion and light. That is freedom. Okay, now that I'm like, an issue may be cleared through improved communication. Listen carefully to what someone has to say without interruption. Furthermore, it may feel scary to share your vulnerable truths, but this may be the only way forward. This card also encourages greater exploration in the realms of telepathy, healing, and the arts such as poetry, painting, and music, where there is a collective communication beyond the mind. There it is, my loves. There it is. You're being called. Okay? It's time. I just posted too on my Instagram, and stuff. It was just a selfie picture of myself today. But I felt called to give everyone who comes across that post an energetic hug. And that's what I said. And the song that came to mind, and it's funny because the song has been coming through to me all week now, but I haven't shared about it in any messages or anything with anyone. But I started hearing it so loudly, and I was like, I have to put this song on this post, of I Send You an Energetic Hug. And it's such a perfect song right now for the world and humanity and the collective. And it's called Love Can Build a Bridge by the Judds. my all-time faves. I'm a big Judds fan. If you guys know the song, you guys already know. Like literally, I'm getting chills. It brings like tears to my eyes. And it's because of the unity consciousness that we are co-creating and helping to awaken at this time in Earth's history. And the true way showers here, the true lights, they will be speaking of the things I speak of. They will be sharing the things I share as well. If they're not, use your discernment. Because this is the kind of shit that is the real stuff. This is the kind of stuff that is happening, that is occurring. This is the kind of stuff that will bring change and shifts. So in that song, they sing, love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? So I know I'm not Winona Judd or I can't think of the mom's name right now. But anyways, don't you think it's time? And I'm just like, I just chills. Love can build a bridge. And in that specific song, they say, love is the only thing that can band the tribes of humanity. Don't you think it's time? So we are here to bring this out. We are the Mary Magdalens. We are the Yeshuas. We are the Mother Isis and Kuan Yins and Mother Marys and Hathors upon earth at this time. We are the ascended masters on earth at this time, mastering our ascension in this lifetime. For many of us, we don't come back again, right? Don't you think it's time? Love can build a bridge. And love, the bridge that we build, it starts within ourselves. You got to build that bridge with yourself first, right? So it's time, my loves. I love you so much. We're literally ending this message at almost exactly 1 hour and 11 minutes. Again, not planning to go this long with this message or the DMDF reading, but when duty calls, I keep channeling until the message is done. So, all right. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you soon. Namaste.